Hello fam, welcome to my channel. My name is Fawkes and this is my pet wolf. Hey everybody, welcome back to a new chapter or a new segment of the mind. Welcome to Figment. Right now we're on the summit, and guys, I said in the last episode that I will get back on schedule. I'm working on that. I'm gonna start being more consistent for you fam. I'm gonna start but I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying I'm gonna be more consistent and I'm gonna be on it, and because there was a period of time where I wasn't really posting that much, which you guys found know. I was kind of deciding if do I really want to do YouTube, as well as the other things I'm doing. But after discussing it with a medical not medical professional, but with a therapist, and she reassured me that I can do both, just be consistent and plan it out in my life. So that's what I did. I got a planner, planned everything out, and then on my next live I'll show you my planner, and then I'll start following my life to a schedule when it comes to martial arts training and YouTube. I'm gonna do that and be a lot more consistent for you guys. Alright guys, sorry for this little rant, but yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please do so fam. I really need as much help as you possibly can. But enough of that, let's resume to gameplay of Figment, the Summit. Oh, another thing I did too is that I noticed that my uploads are...
I think we're very close to the conscious mind now. Do you have the book under control?
I hope. It's just really hard to get it to...
Look out!
Whoa!
Never judge a flying book by its cover. Are you okay?
I don't know. We should have never gone this close to the conscious mind. I don't think this place is stable. Too many fresh thoughts.
Huh. Okay. Like I was saying, when I did my uploads, they'll take me, a couple hours to load, and I was like, you know what? I had to make my internet better, so I bumped my internet up. So hopefully, my uploads will be more faster and not so long, because I was operating before on a 500 something amount, and and the upload speed was too slow. Now that I upped it, and hopefully the upload speed is a lot more faster. But anyways, enough of that. Let's continue on this.
Oh, you two! The heroes in this travesty of a story! So insisting on ending your irrelevant existence. You will lose face and all you keep.
I'm fighting them already? Oh, finally.
Soon all that you have left is grief over things that once was yours. And you will lose everything. You will lose everything.
Oh, I guess I'm not. You know what? I'm thinking that Nightmare is probably like the final boss of this, but we'll see. Okay. I think I already see. Yeah, okay. Oh well.
The celebrations are just getting started. Throw up your hands in sadness and lose yourself in the madness. Dance.
It does look like I need to put this battery here. Okay, there's something I'm not seeing. Let's see. I'm sorry, fam. I'm thinking about like what I should be doing. Okay, so that part makes sense. Alright. Okay. Anyway, I'm not gonna... Oh god. Okay. Let's just go on. Let's just forget about it. This video's gonna...
But he escaped. Big surprise.
Come on, big guy. You were born for this. And look, we can still get him.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun edit. Alright, so what am I doing here?
The summer turns to winter, the days turn into years. Your youthful face will wither, your smile will turn into tears, and you will lose everything. You will lose everything.
Nope. Losing him. What's the point?
Come now! Give in! Let's party! Throw up your hands in sadness and lose yourself in the madness. Dance!
I'm gonna soak.
Ah! You'll never get rid of me!
Maybe he's right, Piper. And if we ever get him, another nightmare will show up. Or the mind will forget all about me again. It's useless. Nothing ever changes.
That's not true. You did.
And every breath is borrowed and draws you closer to the end. And each heartbeat to count down to losing family and friends. You will lose everyone. You will lose everyone.
The walls are closing in. What do we do?
It seems this is it, Piper. Might as well.
Okay, I've had enough of this sad tune. We get it. Everything dissolves in time, but things still count while we're alive. Let's face our fears, live till we die, so we can go out with a smile. Let's make this count while we're alive.
But
The walls. They disappeared. I didn't know you could sing, Piper.
Well, you were losing it, buddy. I had to do something.
All right. I'll try to keep my head on from now on. I wouldn't want this to turn into a musical.
Yeah, between Piper and the nightmare and my damn spider, that's all the musical we need.
I think the nightmare's starting to crack up. Let's go get him.
I think you're right. Let's make this count.
you're wrong! Sadness must swallow everything! Now just give up and let yourself go. Now let me take your sanity. Just get and let sadness flow. There's no purpose, just a fade.
Holy frig.
Fool me once!
I think the nightmare's starting to crack up. Let's go get him.
I think you're right. Let's make this count.
You're wrong! Sadness must swallow everything! Now just give up and let yourself go. Now let me take your sanity. Just get and let sadness flow. There's no purpose, just a fade.
nightmare's starting to crack up. Let's go get him.
I think you're right. Let's make this count.
You're wrong! Sadness must swallow everything! Now just get up and let yourself go. Now let me take your sanity. Oh, just get up and let sadness flow. There's no purpose, just a fate. Fool me once!
Okay, so me and him are the last little bit of our lives. Gosh. Okay. I'm gonna try this one more time.
Nightmare's starting to crack up. Let's go get him.
I think you're right. Let's make this count.
You're wrong! Sadness must swallow everything! Now just get up and let yourself go. Now let me take your sanity. Oh, just get up and let sadness flow. There's no purpose, just a fate.
running, friend.
Yeah, seems to reach the end game. Come put an end to me if you must. But your precious bulk will also fall into oblivion. And your quest will have been in vain. Eventually, I always win.
You don't win. All that book holds is faded pictures from the past. I'm the mind's courage. I don't need it anymore. Sleep tight, Nightmare.
Take that, Dr. Dread! Oh no! Dusty! Your scrapbook!
Don't worry. I'll live. I'm more worried about the mind.
What do you mean?
The nightmares are gone, but all of this was not caused by a usual scare. It must have been a huge trauma.
You think the mind will get over it?
I don't know. The mind doesn't really seem tuned to big challenges anymore. I think we need to go remind it.
What? You mean talk to the conscious mind?
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for. What are you gonna do?
Sometimes, to get back on track, all you need is a wake-up call.
Think it will work?
I think it will. Hey you! Mind! It is time to wake up and face your fears. Everyone feels doubt when confronted with the unknown. It's so easy to get overwhelmed by distress and adversity. But hiding away doesn't solve anything.
Come on, you lazy bum. Wake up. Mom, come in here. I think Dad just moved.
What? Are you sure, honey?
He just moved his head. I swear.
Oh, my head.
Oh, thank God. He's waking up.
I'm coming back to the surface.
Alright guys, that's the end of the game. I want to thank you guys for joining me in this awesome adventure of Figment.
I need time to make it right.
It's been a great game having you guys. Guys, I have more games coming along the way. I have a game with One Piece coming up with a friend, so keep an eye out for that. And then I got more games coming for you guys. And like I said, I promised you guys I'm gonna be a lot more consistent. I'm gonna be working on that. And hopefully, man, you guys can yeah, hopefully along the line I can get more interviews and a lot more things gonna happen for this channel. It's gonna grow and grow, guys, and you guys are gonna help me get there. Please help me get to 500 subscribers, guys. I really need to get there for that milestone. I have something big. I do have something big planned for that milestone, and it's gonna be like a follow me throughout the process to celebrate that milestone. Please guys help me reach that milestone. And there's a new game coming out. I'm gonna play with the friends called One Piece Battle Pirates 4 with the friend I made. She's one of my editors, so keep an eye out for that game. And please guys like, comment, and subscribe. Please help me get to that 500 subscriber mile mark. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching my videos. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Thank you. Take care and be safe.